I'm going to do is, because Mexico, I do a lot of Mexico cam videos, and it's just very interesting seeing that those chems are being sprayed all the time in the darkness of the sun with that simulator, because our planet is now dimming all the time. Here on the screen are chemtrails, these large areas. This is over in the USA, and you can see the amount of activity that's been sprayed through that day, because we're being sprayed all the time by these poisons and breathing them in all the time. Another 5 people approached me today. All had bad colds, didn't feel so right, and never been like that before. The place we were staying on the Easter break. So it's just so evident, isn't it? And I did point out to other people at the holiday park of what they're doing up there in the skies. And 3 others spoke with me for a couple of hours about it, how they've looked up and noticed that they are not passenger jets. They are military planes, and they're shocked by the way they fly and spray across our in front of our sun and above those clouds. So again, we've woken more people up to the whole situation. So anyway, let's try the Mexico cam and see what we can find on there as well for you. Here on this Mexico cam here, okay, the Puerto Vallarta cam, you can see the timestamp there, 7:28 AM. And something comes down here on the horizon, a red object. This is, I believe, to be the binary twin object, the heavenly body that goes down. You can just see a red haze here, but you can see this. Watch this. As I flip through the cam now, you can see this lighting of the sky again, this redness of the sky. Look at the timestamp. It shouldn't be light like this. There is another heavenly body that's coming up, and it comes through. You can see the redness, can't you, now, coming through here. This is not from our sun, this is from another object. You can see how this goes down. Can you see this now? There's other light sources up in the sky that's reflecting behind those chems. Please again, don't believe these are natural clouds. These are chems that get spread across the sky. There is an object that moves. There's something here that's going down on the horizon. You can see this blue reflection as well. We're getting all these light sources from different other sources in the sky as well. And the bad weather will come. We will get some very strange weather to come in the future. It's just, as I said on the other video, it's a ticking time bomb. Everything is starting to change. Just want to show you this image as well. This is the another Puerto Vallarta cam, and this is also in Mexico as well. Now, the reason why I go on the Mexico cams as well is only because in the UK now, being 23:52 hours, it's very dark now, but Mexico, we're seeing their daylight skies. So what we're seeing here as well is this simulator up in the sky, and we're seeing this yellow reflection on the sun. This is from our sun, the Sol. Now the reflection is coming from our sun. Now this object in front of our sun that's above Earth's orbit is darkening all the ground. You can see this as well. It's just so evident, getting the blackness on either side as well. Here you will see huge reflections from chemtrails, red reflections from that heavenly body, Nibiru. Now, it's very dark on this cam, okay, but when we flick through it, you will see this red and pink haze coming up on the horizon. Can you see this? These are chemtrails. There's a red object that's reflecting off these chemtrails on the opposite side. This is not from our sun. We are seeing huge light sources that are hammering onto those chemtrails now. We can see the lights, we can see the red reflections of these heavenly bodies all the time. If I show you this, can you see it? And then it comes in. We can see these reflections. It's so important that we spread the word out to show people that what they're seeing is not their natural skies anymore. But these whiskey chems, these poisons, this aluminium that's being spread across our skies, just to hide these huge objects that are above the chems. Now, if they weren't there, you would see this object on the horizon. They're covering it to hide the truth. So we just got to keep going. I'm going to go to a different cam. Here is another important image for you. Now, again, I got an email this afternoon when I got back from the Easter break, saying that he has seen Nibiru, he has seen the object. And he's preparing, he's packing up his stuff, he's found somewhere else to go. He's taking his family away and he's going to Highland. He has actually seen the object. He's very worried about it as well. So keep safe. And all of you, you must keep safe, because now we're starting to see the changes. On this cam you can see the changes. I mean, look how dark it is. Look at that golden reflection on the sea. That is from our sun that's been eclipsed by the binary twin nemesis. And in the front of the sun you can see that object that's blocking everything. Look on the land, it's too dark. Pitch black for April, isn't it? I mean, we're in April now, we're heading towards the summer, it's supposed to be very bright. Just look at that beach. It's in darkness. Pitch black. Soon we'll be all walking around with lanterns and candles and torches, equipment to keep everything light. We'll have street lights on 24/7. But people still probably think it's normal. And they will, they just carry on. The weatherman would just say we're having a dim, dark, cloudy day. But we can just see, all of us that are wide awake to the situation can see that it's all very much changing now. I mean, these cams are not hiding anything, they're showing the truth. I mean, look at it, just so dark, it's too dim. We are now hugely being eclipsed by this whole situation. This is the Acapulco cam in Mexico as well. Timestamp at the top there, 7:46. There's a huge light source coming here as well. Again, I apologise about the noise on the... I think it's some sort of static that's in the air. Because when I download the videos, everything's fine, but then when it goes up to upload, it just has this kind of static noise. Anyway, so it's not going to stop me, so just carry on. So I'm just showing this light source here, okay? Can you see this lighting up here? Something brightening up. And those redness of chems. I mean, these are all, look at this. All trash is being thrown up there. And this blue haze. I mean, you can see it lighting up the land. It's 7:52 AM. You can see how the cam progresses. This light source, can you see this? There's something that's coming in. And I believe this is Nibiru. It's far too big now. This reflection is getting huge on the opposite side. It really is. And we're all seeing it now, aren't we? It's so evident. This object is coming in very close now. This image of our sun was never seen in the past. We would just see a golden sun that go down on the horizon with blue night skies. But look at it on the screen now. We're seeing this, aren't we, with this halo of red reflections. See, they can't hide it much when it's on the horizon. They blast it with chemtrails, they throw as much as they can with it to these halos in the daytime. But on the evening morning sunrise, we get to see this red halo around the sun. We get to see the eclipse as well. This golden redness on the sea. Very red, these colours. So it's just spectacular, but as again, people need to be so prepared for this. It's a very serious situation, because anything at any point in time, by looking at these cams, can happen at any point. This is a live cam in Acapulco Marina over there in Mexico, and look at it, you can see those chems just under that object, that simulator that's put blatantly up there to make us all believe that that's our sun. But come on, look how dark it is. Look at the glow of the natural sun on the horizon behind that object. And look at the sky, it's very red and very blue. We're getting these two huge reflections. We're not seeing our blue sky anymore, are we? These grey hazy clouds, these chems. Every day it's getting much worse. I've said this all along. You could just step outside tomorrow morning and look at the sunrise and see what they're doing. I mean, it's the times now, isn't it? NASA, we all know now. So there's no point keep carrying on and hiding and spending our money to spray our skies with trillions of dollars. The military, you're using them. You're using everything to try and deceive us all the time. Because on this cam, you can see so evidently what you're doing. Everything in the sky now is dangerous to humanity, dangerous to wildlife. I mean, birds are falling out of the sky, fish are dying every day in the sea. I mean, the news media turn around and say, we don't know why this is happening. Well, of course you do. You know what you're doing, you're spraying those chemicals every day. I mean, again, very, very dark. On these cams in the past years, in the spring towards summer, it's very bright. Mexico is a very bright, sunny part of the world. But it's all changing now. We're changing, everything's changing. People have got so much different now than they were before. So we just need to keep safe and prepare. You really must prepare for this now. Because this life-changing event will affect everybody. And it's now a point for all of you to just keep focused and alert to everything that's going on around you now. Here on this image as well, on this cam, this is called the Acapulco Playa El Morro cam in Mexico. Now this is a very evident cam. Can you see this red haze on the right hand side? This is before sunrise. Now look at the land as well. We're getting this red orangey reflection. This is a huge reflection from Nemesis, the binary twin. I mean, you could see this before the sun comes up. Now normally the sun will come up, it's a yellow bright sun, but we got this red haze that's out there in our inner solar system between us and the sun, and this red reflection is getting closer and much bigger. So again, we just need to be very observant that this object that you can see that's rising in the sky on this cam is not our sun. Our sun will be a lot brighter than this. You can see this, can't you, on the right hand side of the screen? There is something that's rising there. And soon we're going to see this object. We're all going to see it. Every single person's going to see it. And again though, NASA, the powers to be, will send out news and media reports to say that, oh, don't worry, it's something else. Or we've just, all of a sudden they turn around and say, well, you know what, we've been tracking this object and we just want to let you know that nothing's going to happen. They still cover our eyes all the time. They still lie to us until this object will show itself. This here is not our sun. This is another heavenly body that's reflecting, being caught on this cam. Just here. You can see this, can't you? This is not our sun. I'm going to go to another cam now. I'm just going to stay on this cam shortly for a second or two. I want to show you something. Now these objects really are getting closer now, these reflections. They really are. Now I just want to show you, flick through the cam. Okay, you're getting a red haze here on the left hand side. But what I want you to notice is this blue light source, this other heavenly body light source that's coming through as well. Is this the blue Kachina and the red Kachina? Because I'm seeing this object just above here. I'll show you now. Can you see this this red object here and this blue light source? These are not from our sun, okay? They're not from our sun, Our sun rises just afterwards, comes up a different area. This is facing north. Now look at the objects. Clearly you can see that behind those cams. Look at the blue light source, complete different light sources there. Now, again, I just want to get the words out there. I really do want to get the words out there to show people that we have these huge objects that are heading close to our Earth right now. And I believe NASA's tracking them. You will see this now. Watch this blue light source come through. Can you see this red reflection? And then you'll see this blue light source come through. Look at this. Can you see this? All lighting up blue, and you've got the red haze from the other object that's down on the horizon there. I mean, look at this. This is not our sun. Our sun's not even risen. I mean, look at this. Two different colour objects, and they're chemtrailing every day. Totally ridiculous, because at the end of the day, they've got to stop it, these chems. This is a natural event, and we have the right to see what's going on. We really do have the right to know that this is a real event, and we need to, please, we need to prepare for this. Again, on this cam as well, you will see a blue light source moving across the sky. This is not our sun. Sun hasn't risen yet. Watch this. You'll just see it. Can you see it lighting up here? It's behind this cam. This could be the blue Kachina. There is a blue object lighting up in the skies behind these chems. You can see it so evident there, can't you? And then dims away. Can you see this? This is a celestial body that's up there. I'm going to zoom in. There it is. You can see this object, can't you? This blue haze in the sky on the cam. This CCTV camera is in high definition. They all are. And it's no trickery of the camera. I apologise about the white screen. You can see this, can't you? Can you see how it's moving? This object, and fades away. It's up there. That object is up there and it's getting closer. We're going to see this huge blue object in the sky. We really will. All of us are going to see this huge blue object illuminating in the skies. And everybody's going to say, what is that? And then they won't believe government anymore. They won't trust no one. They would only want to prepare for themselves. So again, time is now. Time is running short. Here's another image of the sun going down on the horizon, with this red reflection around it. But if I flick through the cam to the next stage, it disappears. Look behind those cams, you can see this red reflection here, can't you? Behind the cams. You can see this, can't you? It's just being covered all the time, isn't it? And we've got this other red reflection travelling with our sun all the time. On this Popocatépetl cam as well in Mexico, this is a volcano cam. And we've seen other interesting pictures of this volcano cam. I just wanted to show you something on here. Look again, this red haze up in the sky on this cam. I mean, you've got those chems and you've got those clouds. With being in the volcano area as well, you get a lot of build-up of clouding. Look at the background, look at the colour. There's that red reflection, that red-orange haze from Nemesis binary twin. And it's much more deeper. These colours are strong. They're getting stronger now, these reflections. So it's quite worrying, isn't it? That these objects are reflecting a lot more stronger now through the years. Every year we're getting the stronger colourings in the skies. As again, it's been very observant to catch these colours. This is the Pubella panoramic volcanoes cam, and you can just see these huge light sources, can't you? Now this is going down the opposite side of the sun. Now something is illuminating. The huge reflection is there, isn't it? I mean, it gives it away that we've got these objects up there, these lowered clouds as well, that are lowering everywhere. And a lot of channels are showing these dark clouds now in the sky that are quite low. But people still think they're just rain clouds and natural clouds. I mean, this light source you see here is not from the volcano. These light sources are from other celestial bodies, and they are coming in very close now. So, again, please prepare for this. And respect to all of you, and I will do some more videos tomorrow. And take care. And again, I apologise about the sound. I just want to get the words out there, the messages out there to all you subscribers, because you know that there is something that's being covered